there will be 2 papers of 100 marks, each of the subjects which carry 200 marks. In other subjects, there will be 1 paper. Each paper will be of 3 hours duration. The candidates should expect some objective type questions, MCQ, in compulsory and optional papers except in the papers of essay, applied mathematics and pure mathematics. MCQs are to be attempted on computerized or MR sheet. MCQs are to be attempted on computerized OMR answer sheet, whereas the subjective questions are to be attempted on answer book. The question paper in Urdu or other Pakistani regional languages like Punjabi, Sindhi, Pashto and Balochi, Persian and Arabic, they should be answered in the respective languages. However, questions relating with translation from respective language into English or vice versa may be answered as directed in the question paper. The question paper in Islamic studies or comparative study of major religions is to be answered in English or Urdu only. All the papers must be answered in English unless otherwise directed in the question paper. Contravention of these instruments will result in the cancellation of the papers and award of 0 marks in the papers. The non-Muslim candidates have the option either to take Islamic studies or comparative study of major religions. The 3 papers of general knowledge, that are general science and ability, current affairs, Pakistan affairs, are to be passed collectively by scoring 120 out of 300. There are 6 papers of the compulsory subjects of 600 marks, that are English essay, English practice and composition, general science and ability, that is general knowledge paper 1, current affairs, general knowledge paper 2 and Pakistan affairs, general knowledge paper 3. Islamic studies or comparative study of major religions is for non-Muslims. If we talk about the optional subjects, there are 600 marks for optional subject papers. The minimum standards of optional subjects will be that of an honors degree of a university in Pakistan. Aspirants, get yourself well acquainted with the content of the optional subjects syllabus, the length of syllabus and the topics that it covers. A thorough familiarity with your optional subject will help you select the one that you are the most familiar with, and it will reduce your mental tension that is attached with its selection. The candidates are required to select optional subjects carrying a total of 600 marks from the following groups as per rule given below. One aspirant has to choose one optional subject of 200 marks from 5 optional subjects that are given: accounting and auditing, economics, computer science, political science and international relations. And if we talk about the second group, one has to choose one subject of maximum 200 marks from physics, chemistry, applied mathematics or pure mathematics, statistics and geology. Group 3 includes the subjects of business administration, public administration, governance and public policy and town planning and urban management. One can choose one of these subjects. Group 4 also contains 5 subjects in which an aspirant has to select one subject of 100 marks. And the subjects of Group 4 are History of India and Pakistan, Islamic history and culture, British history, European history, and history of USA. In the same way, in Group 5, one can select one subject of 100 marks of his choice. From the subjects, gender studies, environmental science, agriculture and forestry, botany, zoology, English literature and Urdu literature. Group 6 contains 7 subjects: law, constitutional law, international law, Muslim law and jurisprudence, criminology, philosophy, mercantile law. One can choose one subject of 100 marks only. Group 7 contains these 5 subjects, that are journalism and mass communication, psychology, geography, anthropology and sociology, and other regional languages. One can choose one subject of 100 marks. If we talk about the regional languages, examiners of regional languages favor aspirants that choose these subjects. This is the reason why these subjects have an average score between 70 and 80. Aspirants should opt this subject if it's his or her mother tongue. This paper can give you 20 out of 20 marks against each question. In Punjabi paper, you are given English passage to be translated into Punjabi. These subjects need legible writing and writing speed is necessarily required. And these regional languages are Punjabi, Sindhi, Pashto, Balochi, Persian and Arabic.